gonna be coming downstairs soon, and I'm gonna get it to choose. So.
Stop me, oh, somebody stop me, stop me, stop me, somebody stop me, stop me,
Hold on, let me add his controller so we can start playing as soon as he gets down here.
Mask on, don't even know where waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? On this racetrack.
Okay.
No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this?
Wait, really? I didn't mean to do this.
What it do to me? Yeah, making any dream was a nightmare. He was dancing with the devil.
Okay, there we go. This
on the dance floor. Girl, come with a dance. Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Even heavy. Little looking daddy. Couldn't tell him nothing cause we lost him already. Cozy boy with his spaghetti. With the money and fame, the price come heavy.
So I am going to pick the Seattle Seahawks and their color rush jerseys.
When she asked me if I love her, I just act boy. Say loser, ask for it. Living movie, blockbuster, this ain't a rental. Talking moody, all these diamonds up in my dental. I get.
And there we go. So now I just need to wait for my dad to come down here, and then.
I'll give you the boat chain and plane. Fame name, that's insane. You need a, in case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me. I live in you. Both of our five in you.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Get like a money back. Money back.
Maybe he'll probably, since we're doing something, we might as well. I feel like he's gonna pick the Bears because he always picks the Bears. I don't know what kind of jersey he wants, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oops. I did not mean to do that.
Don't be talking sideways. He said, you look like this. He makes sure he put Cardi down on his list. Now, why this? Gonna look at my snaps. I take a man and I won't give him back. I just walk into the booth and attack. I hit this guy in the roof will collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these racks. Baby lay, race snatch. Back, straight back. Got hips like Angelina. Belly truck tangerine. Jumping on my. That's why they call it trampoline. Babe, like a Monday, throw rock body. This is sweet. Saturday, that's just with plastic. I say, babe, it's a. He said it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce. Looking like money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Yeah. Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front. I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway. Looking like money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Money back, money back, money back. Woo. Money back, money back, money back.
So while I'm just waiting for him, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm just gonna go and check. So these are all my games. If you guys want me to, I'll make a video on some of these. These are all of the games that I have. I have Madden 19, Fortnite, MLB The Show 18, Apex, Rocket League, League of Worlds, Madden 17, Need for Speed, Battlefront, Call of Duty, Lego Marvel Avengers, NBA 2K15, and then Monster Jam Crush It. If you guys want me to play any of these games, just post in the comments below. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
This one of them ones, man. When you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking.
What's this?
My windows ain't tinted, so notice me. Four braids, Yankee fitted, yeah, know it's me. I'm everywhere comfortable, but I'm still attentive. A young with money will make me offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either. Never show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working. She keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house. Then I
when
spin
does the
around.
actual
She say I'm
combine
always
start?
moving. Ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super...
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
I don't know what it
Tonight,
is.
it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
I don't think we have one.
50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They go play action here on first down. He's got him there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading you're in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Now Trubisky to throw on second.
Oh my goodness. That wasn't a lineman. We probably could have
third down.
that.
Oh man, that was close.
So I forgot to say, but I am the Seattle Seahawks and my dad is the Chicago.
Harmlessly to the ground. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's White. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get only 4 that
is
time
White
as
the
that
new
leads
player?
us to a 4th down. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
There you go, -5. Or +5.
Delay of game, offense.
I don't know what's the best one.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
I'll take it.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, Russell Wilson.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They go read option with Wilson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. He went backwards
got a
8
trophy.
yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice, because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton
really
of practice
good
time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how your guy's going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play, that didn't happen at all, and that turned into a big loss.
So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see 1st downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's catching plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Okay, let's just try and burn the clock a little bit.
Look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people
might
say
early
in the game.
How did you miss that?
1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one.
Oh,
take the
great.
big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Interrupt the gameplay.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks.
There's a new celebrate thing.
With a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Nail it,
just
nail it.
A couple yards deep.
Just nail it.
So out now comes the offense.
Pretty sure for Neil, you like press down.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're
you really need to take that?
Instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Trubisky on first down. And some strong running. Trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Love his pocket awareness. Able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate. That one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
Same play.
Now Trubisky to throw. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Same play, same person.
Good pick up there, 22.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing here, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Maxwell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
I don't really
Just down
care.
to score, they come out firing right away.
Call me out.
Cut down things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
CD, before this next drive gets going, the Pro Bowl took place January 27th in Orlando.
Every
Third year in a row
word
that the
you say.
AFC has won, and really the third year in a row where the weather in Orlando has not been too kind. It was like, and it'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger.
I can't even see what I'm doing.
Cost them 2 points.
No, but look at the thing. I can't even see the thing.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
What did he just run straight at him?
The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. He's got to feel grateful at this point the defense was able to get the turnover and get the ball back because he threw the interception last time. Could be a 2-score deficit right now. Instead, still 1 score.
Grateful, relieved.
Oh, you're doing that.
Now he gets to turn to his offense and say, look at the gift we got from our teammates. Let's make sure we take advantage of it now. It could be, as you noted, a much bigger deficit.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call into question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You're going to have none for second quarter.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
Yeah. That's the reason why I was asking you why you were calling them.
1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How do you get much more
How did you already think that we were
big-time run, big-time pass?
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that?
Well,
let's see
it's
if they
13
can continue to take
seconds,
that kind of a punch, though.
On 1st
Want the
down,
time
they
to
run with
stop.
Howard. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
I wanted the time to stop. But
Offside. Defense.
they kept going.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
Well, that did nothing. Oh. Did that on purpose.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Oh, you're doing that thing again. It's the same exact play.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Do you not know how to do other plays?
Down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
You keep doing the same play.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds.
You're doing the same exact thing. Because you're in the same exact formation. And whenever you press this one, they're in the same exact spot. And you're doing it again.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky.
It's
and the tip there
same play.
Flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
It's the same play. Okay, never mind. Because he's in motion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. A quick hitter complete. It's Sims. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
But it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he will lose yardage.
Hey, by the way, in my
Madden
17, that's you.
Second down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Trubisky with the give to Howard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Never mind. Different formation. Thought it was the same, but it's different.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. Big chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's hit the 40, the 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
A field goal there?
What?
Were you picking a field goal?
Yeah.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned on
You're
the
looking
field
at my screen?
You were selecting.
It's a 2-point conversion.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play.
Yeah, it did.
Switching how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
It gave me a defense, but I didn't get to choose it.
Oh. Is your controller working?
Yes, I selected the play. It's supposed to give you, when you decide to go for a 2-point conversion, you get an option of selecting the defense that I want.
Oh. I wonder why that... But wasn't it like showing like a play for that?
No, it was field goal.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this
I
one's
thought
in
it's
the
a
air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh. Interesting. I'll have to check on the stream after it uploads. Because that's interesting.
Well, as they get ready for this next drive, we shift our attention to a little Super Bowl conversation. The third time that the Super Bowl, Charles, is going to be played in Atlanta, and the Patriots had 35,000 folks come out in Foxborough before departing for a little rally.
How about that? You would think that would be a fan base where it might be a little bit blasé about the whole thing because they seem to go just about every year. But they continue to use their rallying cry. They hate us because they ain't us. And as for the game itself, February the 3rd, I can't wait. I'll be there to call the game internationally one more time. Just remember, this game is 17 years to the day. Since Super Bowl 36, got this whole Patriots thing kick-started. Literally, Adam Vinatieri with a game-winning field goal. Patriots beat the Rams 20-17. Same franchise, different city. They were in St. Louis then.
Give them 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn them a fresh set of downs.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Wait, why?
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
I owe you one. Just tell me whenever you need a timeout, because I'll call it.
They pitch out to Howard. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Tackle made by Rasheem Green.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky staying on his feet. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, and that play was pretty well doomed right from the start. The pressure was really affecting him. Collapsed everything in the pocket. He had to move around, try to get it downfield. Incomplete.
I'm gonna play it safe.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter. And it
that
didn't work
never
out.
works.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
When I do it all
so
the time, and it always works.
When it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius. I do admire that he went for it.
Throwing is Wilson. And an incomplete pass.
I'm never throwing it to you again.
The clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Jaron Brown, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not
stole
able to
my
get it done.
play.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches reaches the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. This is first and goal from about the 8. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
You want me to call the timeout?
So we've come upon halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
I didn't realize that there was that much time left.
The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53.
I'm not lazy.
Fielded about a yard deep. What a spin. Oh, now he bowls him over. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
That's my bacon the elf from Madden 17.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Probably way better.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the score,
only thing that I don't like is I wish I could transfer my team from Madden 17 to here, but I can't.
Can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Good.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
I waited too long. I was gonna go QB run, but then it was too late.
First possession of the third quarter.
I'm sorry, I cannot play or talk.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And the Seahawk defense
get user sack.
Bring him down. Bobby Wagner able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Bobby Wagner is like a
literal like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
Dude, do you know what I wonder? I wonder how they're gonna do like that Shaquille Griffin did.
One big score away
since he only has one arm. I wonder if he's gonna have his like own like one arm thing.
And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now third down.
For Madden 20.
The secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether there's man or zone.
This is the last season's one.
They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Now Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
But didn't he just get signed at the end of the season?
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way, work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover it? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On first down, Trubisky. He completes it right side away.
That was a bad idea.
He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Trubisky will throw. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Again, it's Trubisky. And he can't hang on to it.
That was so close.
He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
You're not
he was trying
punting.
to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force
Oh,
it, he felt like
you're doing that same exact play.
Yeah,
You're doing that
exactly
same
right.
exact play.
Third down, you got to try and find something.
Final man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
Again to Howard. And shedding through the tackle.
Oh my goodness.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first, they go right back to Howard.
Why?
There, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Why did you do that?
They're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot.
You could have probably got like a couple extra yards.
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
I always do it into the end zone, if I remember. I haven't played it in a while, so my first touchdown I didn't. I forgot what button it was.
Shrugs the tackle.
What? How?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Howard. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7.
I'm kind of surprised that Bears overall wasn't higher.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield.
Might as well not even play.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Yeah.
It's
that's the reason why I said you might as well not even put a play.
As we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. The Bears on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. They go counter with Howard. And he's able to
you cannot juke him. Only I'm the juke master. You cannot juke the juke master.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
I'm going to go over here.
Running it with a fullback Burton. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Excuse me.
Mike Burton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power.
I thought you were kicking it off.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Parkey adds the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
You redid the pet attempt?
Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was key.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after.
Did you you probably picked the top one. Oh, I couldn't. Oh! I almost blocked that!
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
I tried to call a
That
timeout.
was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, give it to the fastest man on the team. Good idea.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Not a good idea. Or not.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout
okay.
by the offense. It's just their first,
not mean
so
to
we
do
got
that.
2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Let's just try and burn the time a little bit by running. I think running is a good idea. Wouldn't running be a good idea to keep the time low? Why?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's hauled in by Nick Burnett. Powering his way forward.
I said that I was going to run, but I didn't.
26 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he
For
wanted to
like
get
2
to his
years
primary
staying
guy.
up.
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This time Wilson will throw.
I don't know what I chose, but I chose something.
This is caught. And he's going to get into
I think I chose a fake
zone.
spike
So
ball.
the fake spike works, and they score.
I don't know why I would do that, but
And the Seahawks add on
I did it.
their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something?
yeah, so it says
Execute really well. It doesn't matter
suggestions
if they
go
know it's
to
coming
2.
or not.
Didn't
But
that what it
sometimes
said
athleticism
last
beats you
time?
as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
Okay, so you're not actually raged about that?
They're going to try and run the option right.
Come on.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the option play
I think
works
you're
on the
about to
2-point
uninstall
try.
this
What do you think of
game.
the call?
I like the call. What you're
But you
worried
can't,
about, though,
because
is
it's
if
a
the
disc.
defense blitzes the play. And if they do, what your answer is, the option. Why? If they blitz it, the quarterback has a chance to get rid of it to a trailing back. That one worked pretty well there.
There's just something different about how the guys run scheme versus the old game.
Out to
What do you
kick
mean
is
by that?
Janikowski.
They're just not as reactive.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And they're going to have really good
I don't
starting
know why I
field
did that,
position
but
here as that's taken up close to the 40.
I did it. I did it. Okay.
The Bears
Okay.
offense now
I
gets
did
set
it.
to head back onto the...
Okay. Yeah.
Cushion with field position.
Shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
I'm just checking my stream out. See if anybody's watching. And of course, nobody's not.
First down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. It's caught.
Did you catch that?
And give him a gain of 37.
I'm challenging that.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here.
That's not what I was going to challenge for, but whatever. I wish you could choose what you challenge. Like, they give you, like, some options. Wouldn't that be cool? Madden, if you're watching this, which you're probably not at all, but could you add that? That would be awesome.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
What?
When you take a look at
He
it,
can still keep running, right?
You believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
A good pick up there at 20 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come on. Are you going to do it?
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Wow, you didn't celebrate.
Taylor Gabriel from 3 yards out. And
So
the
boring.
Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant.
So close.
Everything's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position.
No, to the
2
right.
plays later, pay dirt. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Caught it.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in
Why
place, so
wouldn't
essentially
you?
4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Fun. I think you need to, do that.
How do you do that? Go to options?
Yeah, just press options. Check your depth chart. Press R, like this. Press down. No you don't. It's interesting. You have Akeem Hicks.
Well, yeah. Had Akeem Hicks all the time.
True. Interesting. I don't know why why you wouldn't have him.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape.
Forgot that I did a screen.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Leaves it for Petty. A nice little juke. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They do get 10
He's
back,
probably out of the game.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away, trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Time for a break. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this.
What if I actually am gonna punt this?
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Or not.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
You can't juice me. Don't even try it.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. A critical error there in a tight game of the
Sorry,
fourth.
Eli.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
What are you doing?
They'll run it now out of the gun. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston. Now this one. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Howard. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Thanks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A strong broken tackle on.
You know what? I should almost just let you score, so then I can get the ball back early.
On 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They go with Howard again.
Come on, just let him score.
They work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
I don't want you to score.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
You're going to do a 2-point conversion because you want those extra points.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
You're going to do a fake. You're doing a fake.
Now what do you do?
Because you're not going to leave it at
conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your
practice
into game situation. Go as fast as possible. You already have your play call ready to go. Go for 2 and decide it right now.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Please do not be counting down.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting the lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Please do not be coming out.
22.
There we go.
Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. And he's going to get this inside
okay,
the 30.
hold on.
And it moves the chains. Now they've got to signal that field goal unit, and they have to sprint out there in a hurry.
And this is always difficult on the snapper because his heart rate is way up there.
You gotta
He's got to calm himself enough to make an accurate snap.
Oh, okay, good. Time to stop.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. Davis now. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
Oh my goodness. This is so close.
Well, there's two sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say,
wait, what?
Oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
No. Please, 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 please.
And his kick is good.
So close. Oh, my goodness. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. That was so close. Came down to 1 second.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's crazy.
Phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it.
I thought it was 4th down.
Feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Dude, that's crazy. I gotta give you a good game. That was awesome. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.